Let's go ahead and take a look at the new revolver in Tarkov. Okay, so we have the new patch. It's here. Everything seemed to go smoothly. It seemed to update very quickly. I have no complaints. So let's go ahead and get into the new gun. So we have the Chiappa Rhino, and there's two versions. There's the 357 and the 9mm. And we're just going to go into the ammo types of the 357 because there's new ammo in the game for the 357. The 9mm still takes the standard 9mm 19x9 that we already have in the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first set of ammo that we have here. The 357 Magnum Jhp, I'm guessing that's jacketed hollow point, and then the 357 Magnum hollow point. Now, these stats are thanks to Tarkov/changes.com. I did not come up with these. Thank you, Tarkov-changes.com. If you haven't gone there, you can go ahead and look these up yourself. But that's where I was able to get the actual stats for this ammo already. And if we take a look at the JHP, we have flesh damage at 88, pen at 22, armor damage at 28, 15 on the accuracy, and 8 on the recoil. And then we have a bunch of other 0.25 bleed, 0.25 light bleed, and the ballistic coefficient, which I don't think is going to be that big of a deal for the distances that you're going to be using this weapon in anyway. With some high flesh damage we got here, not bad armor puncturing for the flesh damage that we have here. So not a terrible round. Then we get into the hollow point. Again, big flesh damage here. 90, 15 armor pen, almost kind of like your rip ammo that you have here for it. 20 armor damage, 15. So yeah, we have those two with the JHP and the hollow point. Those are the main stats on those. And then the next two that we have here are the Magnum FMJ Full Metal Jacket and the Magnum Soft Point. So we're going to start over here on the soft point this time. Again, 80 flesh. You only have 12 pen, 15 armor damage, 25 accuracy. But here's the big thing, minus 25 recoil. And we'll go ahead and get into the actual footage of me shooting in game, and you'll see why this recoil might help the gun here. I think some people have been saying there's a recoil problem. Let's go ahead and test that as we switch between single and double action on this revolver. And then finally, your Full Metal Jacket. This round looks like it's going to slap. We have 70 flesh damage. We have 32 armor pen, 40 armor damage, 0 on the accuracy. So what the gun gives you is what it gives you. And then the recoil of 12. So again, this is going to hit pretty hard. I'm interested to see what happens like actually in raid. So let's go ahead and jump in a offline raid and go ahead and see how this gun shoots and how it feels. Let's jump right into that. Okay, so here we are in raid. We're here in customs. This is just a private offline game, no bots or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this 357 here, and just kind of take a look at how it shoots and the two different ways it shoots as well. It also has single fire and double action, and we'll kind of get into what double action really means here in a second, but we'll start with the single fire. And what you'll notice is after every time I pull the trigger, it's going to cock this hammer type mechanism. It's not really the hammer of this gun because this weapon is unique in how it's wrong button, how it's made here, because most revolvers, if you look, the actual bore of the gun, so where the bullet comes out, is out of the top chamber. So with the Rhino here, it's a little different because it's out of the bottom chamber, So your hammer doesn't actually strike up here. This is the mechanism that pulls down that actually cocks a hammer back this direction and strikes here. As you can see how this flange is out here, it comes back down, knocks it, and boom, there it goes. So you do have some interesting an interesting design when you look at the Rhino and 357. We do also have the 9mm one here, but I just can't see a reason for this weapon. There's better 9mm out there at 12.03 accuracy. Like, that's just all over the place, and yeah, I'd rather just use a Glock at that point. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it shooting in single action versus double action. And then we have a couple different of all the ammo types here. I'm not going to shoot all of them, but I am interested to shoot the soft core, which is -25 recoil, to see how much that actually feels when shooting. So if I go ahead and just take a shot here, and let's try to look at that single action. A little bit of a delay, like I can't rapid fire that as it cocks back, but I mean, those stacked. Let me reload here. I'm just gonna try to do it as fast as I can. I'm gonna try to go for this dot right here, back up. I'm not that terribly far away. Kind of what I expected. From where I aim, it shoots a little low. A little low. That comes down to the bore being at the bottom. So you kind of have to aim, I think, just slightly high. That might get more exaggerated the farther away you get, but not unmanageable, but slow. Slow. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the double action. Now, in a single action motion with a hammer fire gun, you actually have to cock the hammer back, and then you pull the trigger, bam, hammer comes down, hits the primer, off goes the bullet. In a double action, it's a longer trigger pull, so normally a little bit less accurate, because each time you're pulling it back, you have to pull the hammer all the way back, and then it releases on each pull. So now we should be able to get a little bit of rapid fire, but it's a much longer pull, which should make my accuracy not as good. So let's go ahead. I've never done this before, so we'll get the oh, it's still on single fire. Well, my bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Reload. And now we're on double action. Okay, so here's the double action. Yeah, I could, but whoa, look at that. And that's close. Like, I am close, and that is exaggerated. I mean, that's the difference between headshot and chest at that distance. Let me back up a little bit more. Here, let's go at this flower. We're going to stand across here, so that's not that far. I'm going to go try to center up on this flower here. And see. Again, we are rocking pistol. And here we go. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good. Especially, let's try to do the same distance in single action. Here we go. And I am just spamming click here. Like, as fast as I could. And I mean, look at that grouping compared to that grouping. So there is definitely an accuracy problem with the double action, because when you go into the stats of the gun at 7.3, it's 7 1.34 MOA, minutes of angle, and you go ahead and you change this into double action, doesn't change it. So you would think the groupings would be the same. Now I am going faster, but I'm letting it reset. And let me slow it down some. Let's even slow down the double action here, because I was going pretty fast. And let's just see if I can get a better result. So here we go, double. We're gonna go this circle here. I mean, it's not that bad, but that's a gap. I'm gonna do it even slower this time. I mean, for a pistol, I don't think I could be that complete, especially a revolver, but when single fire is so on point. So right here. I mean, I took my time there, and look at where these, I mean, that one just shot over. Like, there was nothing, I didn't do anything there. It just kicked way up. And that's the difference. If that's a headshot, that's the difference between a miss right there. I mean, those two missed. That one may have hit. Those probably did. You know, if I'm trying to headshot from this distance, so say right here at that X. Son. Yeah, I mean, whew, look at that. That is shocking. So yeah, I definitely have to say that the single action is going to be, the single fire is going to be the way to go for accuracy here. Even the speed, I'm just afraid that the accuracy is just not going to be there with the pistol that you need, because I missed that first shot. You know, it's over. I mean, that's a good grouping for a pistol right there. That's all hitting. Let's go over here. I don't know what ammo I have here, so yeah, this could all be different ammo types. I'm gonna shoot a little bit differently. I'm not really looking at that, so I mean, there's more in-depth testing that needs to happen with this, but here we go, double action, and I'm gonna try to line it up. I mean, look at that spread. None of them overlapped. None of them. And I was going pretty quick there, not even trying to realign anything, and I slowed it down here trying to realign. I wasn't even going as fast as I could on that one, and I might even be, what ammo am I using? I might even be using the soft ammo here. Yeah, I'm using the HP, so even let's just roll. Yeah, just those three. Yeah, so got some accuracy issues, but again, it is a revolver. So yeah, that's super interesting, and I am definitely going to be looking forward to see if they change those stats as you come in and out of double action versus single fire. All right, so there you have it. We went ahead and went over the ammo types that just came into the new patch for the Rhino. We also went ahead and took a look at the recoil and the accuracy of the Rhino as well, and single and double action. There's definitely more in-depth testing that needs to be done with these, but I'm going to let people that know this game way better than I do go ahead and bring that to us. I just wanted to get the initial look out there of these weapons and how I feel about them, and there's going to be some more content of me trying to use these in raid so you can really see what they look like and what they feel like. Again, this is Ender for the Scav Report. If you liked the content, please hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and I hope your raids are going well. Have a great day. I'm Ender. Peace.